everyone? Today we're in something different, a 2015 Mustang GT, the all-new Mustang GT. Now, this is the first time I'm gonna drive a Mustang GT, and I love the fact that this Mustang GT comes with a manual transmission. So let's start it up. Let's see what we're in for. Clutch, brake, and start. Sounds beautiful. Okay, first gear is all the way towards left and up, reversing. Okay, that wasn't pretty bad. Oh, we got a reverse camera, I like that. Taking off. I don't know why the reverse camera is still on, even though we started moving forward. Ooh, nice and easy. Brakes are very strong. This car comes with Brembo brake standard. I like that fact. And shifting to second, taking it easy. Oh, we already got people filming us. I like that. So I guess it's safe to say this car is an attention grabber. Okay, 3000 RPM shifting. We're doing, that's 50 kilometers per hour on third gear, cruising at 2500 RPMs. The car, the ride is pretty rough. As you can see, we're jumping around. You can feel every little bump in the road. I like the insulation in this car. This car comes with straight pipes and headers, so it should be pretty loud from the outside. But from the inside, it's nice and quiet. I'm cruising at 3000 RPM now. Now there is something about this car. As soon as you let go, it starts banging like crazy. It's a popcorn machine. The owner of this car advised me that when I shift gears, I don't let go of the throttle. I just keep a light touch on it, because as soon as you let go, this car starts banging like crazy. Okay. The brakes are really strong. Need to get used to the brakes. Well, again, this is not a stock GT, so getting off of first gear. Clutch is a bit heavy, as in grip wise, but other than that, the car rides beautifully. Again, the car feels a bit heavy. The car has an all-new suspension and all. I like the way the car puts the power down. It feels more stable for a Mustang, but it's still a heavy car. You can still feel that it's a big car. This car comes with a 6-speed manual transmission. I'm a big fan of manual transmission cars. So the way the owner of this vehicle has this car tuned is that once you let off the throttle, it starts popping and banging. Now that grabs a lot of attention, sometimes unwanted attention. For a first time driving a Mustang GT with a manual transmission, I thought I was gonna have pretty tough time, especially that this one is not a stock Mustang GT, it's a modified one. This car comes with cams, basically full bolts on, and a tune too. About the way this car looks from the inside and the way it drives, I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't feel like an American car anymore. It feels more like our European car. Like, I like the interior. I mean, look at the leather. Finally, Ford got rid of that cheap looking plastic. Look at the infotainment system, the screen, it's amazing. Everything you touch on a daily basis is wrapped in leather. That's how it's supposed to be. The shift knob, I love that. The handbrakes, the armrests, the door panels, everything is wrapped in leather. And the seats, the Recaro seats. I've been lucky that every single car I've reviewed so far comes with Recaro seats. By far, these are the nicest looking seats. They look like a bit futuristic. They look like they mean business. Like this car is meant for racing. It's not like your car you're gonna get to drive to work, take your family in. No, when you get in these seats, you feel like you're about to get to racing. The 2015 Mustang GT comes with a mechanical LSD and a whole new suspension. I think this is the 6th generation of the Mustang to be released, and everything works out amazing together. The suspension, the mechanical LSD. This one has an upgraded LSD, so the way the power is put to the floor is just amazing. I really like it. Now I believe this is the 6th generation of the Mustang, the 2015 Mustang GT, and it comes with a mechanical LSD and a whole new suspension. The way the car feels with the new additions, it does not feel like a muscle car that's willing to throw its tail out every time you touch the throttle body. It feels more planted for a muscle car. I've been driving this car for the past 5 minutes or so, and it's safe to say that I got the hang of it. Even though this car is cammed, I got a hang of the clutch real quick. The throttle, it's nice and smooth. The brakes, they're a bit sensitive, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. It feels like a modern car. I haven't always been a fan of the Mustang. I was more of a Camaro guy myself. I own a 1998 Camaro RS, but with this new addition, I might change my mind about the Mustang, especially this particular car. With the specific mods, the car is the way the Mustang should have been from the dealership. It's out there. It screams, I'm a Mustang. Look at me. I mean, listen to this. The bangs, the cams, the loud exhaust screaming every time you just barely touch the throttle. Let's do a 3rd gear pull. Beautiful. I could get used to this pretty quick. I'm not sure about... Oh, there you go. That's what he was warning us about. So, driving this car on the daily, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of an immature decision, but what the hell? It's a Mustang. This car has a really nice presence. It's like when you're driving in the street, the way you're just sat in these new Recaro seats that are really, really, really comfortable, and the way that the car is just, the way it sounds, the way it looks, with the spoiler at the back, with the hood scoops, the long hood, it screams, I'm a Mustang, I'm here, look at me. I love those bangs. I need to stop now before we get into trouble. I know most people would think getting a V6 convertible Camaro is a nice cruiser, a weekend cruiser, or I don't know, but this car, I mean, we're driving by the beach. I'm really enjoying this car. This car is the kind of car that I would be looking forward for the weekend to just take it out for a drive, just cruise, put up some music, it's just me, the car, those seats, the steering wheel, the noises, it all works amazing together. On the other hand, I don't know about taking this car early in the morning to work, because I'll be like barely functioning, probably didn't even have a coffee. Now, at that time, this is when I probably hate this car. But if I had it just for the weekends or like cruising at night, going out with friends, it's pretty spacious. I think it can take 4 people pretty comfortably. Like my seat is almost all the way to the back, and it can accommodate 2 more, maybe to be a bit fair, a 3rd person at most. You could see everyone just staring. Everyone recognizes a Mustang. Even kids, even people who don't know about car, everyone has heard of a Mustang. Everyone knows what a Mustang looks like. And what I like about the 2015 Mustang, the 6th generation Mustang, is that the aftermarket I've seen is huge. The aftermarket parts for these cars, is huge. I could never see two Mustangs with the same mods on them, the same aftermarket spoilers or aftermarket bumpers or lights. Everyone just has their Mustang to their own taste, and that's something I really like about an American car with a bit of like a hint of a tuner feel, if you know what I mean. This is a car that I could definitely get used to. I wouldn't mind dailying this car. It's nice, it's planted, it's spacious, it's comfortable, it drives like a modern car. I like it. I mean, look at this interior with the seats, with the leather wrapped panels, door panels, the gauges, the screen, the gauge cluster with the computer in the middle. I really like that addition. Even have a gauge mode where you could like choose different gauges to be like in front of you. I got air fuel ratio, I got cylinder head temperature, I got inlet temperature, oil temperature, voltage, and even more. Tire pressures. I really like this. It's just right in front of you where every gauge should be. I like the touches of the gauges on the center console. It looks sporty, but this is really functional. I like functionality. I love this car. It's just, you know, when you had like a long week of like work and you're tired, you just want to let go, this would be the perfect car to take out cruising on the weekend. That's all I could say. I think this is the perfect cruiser. I mean, this car has blind spot detection, it has cruise control. I love the air conditioning. I love the infotainment system. It's like a European car. It doesn't feel like an American car anymore. Mustangs do not have the crappy interior anymore, period. Good job for it. Now, before giving this car back, I'd like to thank Ali, the owner of this car. I'm gonna post his Instagram right here. Go give him a like, show him some love, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this amazing opportunity. I really like this car. Ali has a really nice Mustang. It has character. I like that. The spoiler, the color schemes with the black and white, the pops and bangs. Now, something just happened. The gauge cluster just changed the color, and I don't know. I didn't do that. I don't think I did that. But that's what I mean. See, it's like a European car. It's just very modern nowadays. This car is very modern. The Mustang, the 6th generation Mustang, is a modern car. Oh, there's an Evo right there. I would love to own this Mustang just to take it out on the weekends for a nice cruise, let off some steam, maybe a couple of pulls, but I doubt you're gonna enjoy this car once you start getting into trouble. Well, the car is very obnoxious, it's very loud with the bangs, it has a straight pipe, it's cammed, it is obnoxious. Well, at the end of the day, some people would call it a pony car. I think this one is a muscle car. 4th gear pull at 2,500 RPM. The car is screaming and it's screaming. I really enjoy this car. Okay, wow, that's a popcorn machine. Okay, I need to ease off. Yeah, those pops and bangs will probably get annoying after a while, but like I said, it's the perfect cruiser. You don't drive this car every day with the way it is. I mean, this particular Mustang, I wouldn't drive this particular Mustang on a daily. That would get pretty annoying, especially that it's loud. Like I said, early in the mornings, I would hate to start this car up. But when you want to let off some steam, you want to just cruise, you want to have a good time, I really like this Mustang. Did it change my mind about Mustangs? Yes, it did. It definitely did. I never thought I'd say this, but I really am in love with this Mustang. I don't know how people keep crashing Mustangs. The car feels pretty planted. Like, I don't know, it doesn't drive like an American car anymore. Like I said, it feels and handles like a European car. Like, I feel in control the whole time. Again, this car, I love it. This particular Mustang, I love it. I'm gonna put the whole build down in the description, so check it out. Maybe you'd be interested in the same build. I would recommend this build for a weekend cruiser. It's amazing. The way it delivers power, I love it. It's perfect. It's flawless. The interior of this car as a Mustang GT, as a 2015 Mustang GT, it's just, I'm shocked. I know people said, I've seen pictures of this car, everyone's been talking about it, but you really can't judge till you sit in one of those cars for yourself, that you know that this is not the same Mustang that we're used to knowing, with the bad interior, the hard plastics. This is a new Mustang. So stay tuned every Sunday for a new car review. Subscribe, like, and share. See you next Sunday.